What's up, guys? I'm on the road. Woo! Fuck, I am bored. So I haven't done a video in a while, so I decided there's nothing on the radio, so I might as well do something productive. So a while back I had one of my friends, Marcus Tralla. What's up, Marcus? Marcus is doing his thing in Colorado right now. He suggested a topic to me about the savage mentality in the gym. So let's talk about that a little bit. What defines a savage? So there's a lot of people out there who claim to be a savage or train like a savage or a beast or a monster, or got all these names that they use to try to describe how hard that they go. You know, I think it's kind of silly because nobody can really be a beast or a monster because you're human and you're not covered in hair and have paws and claws and talons and shit. So at the end of the day, you're still human. So, but I get that it is a figure of speech. It's an expression, so use it lightly. Let's see. My definition of a savage in the gym would be a person who is not afraid to fail. Somebody who's not afraid of anything, really. Somebody who will literally just destroy themselves until they are crawling out of the gym. And there's not a lot of people like that. You look at like Dorian Yates, for example. That guy was a motherfucking savage. That dude would literally go until his body quit on him. Not when his mind quit. Now remember, guys, the mind always quits before the body. That is one of the main traits of a savage, if you will. Somebody who can learn to tap into that mentality to where their mind is pleading them to stop and say no, no, and they just keep pushing until the body just finally decides that it's had no more. How many times, honestly, think about this, how many times have any of you guys honestly taken something to true failure? And I'm not talking about a set of curls or a bench press or something like that, but literally gotten under a heavy compound lift or even a mediocre, like a medium weight, and just gone until your body completely stopped. Probably not very many of you guys. Even personally myself, I've probably only done something that crazy. I've done some crazy shit. I have probably only done that a handful of times in my life. And every time, you know, there's a few of them where maybe it seems like that, and I look back and I'm like, I probably could have gotten one more rep, you know. Maybe I could have gotten more, you know, maybe I actually let my mind win. So think about that, guys. Be honest with yourselves. How many of you guys have truly just gone until you've popped a nosebleed or vomited everywhere, and then you just kept fucking going? You just decided, no, workout's not done yet. I still got a few more sets. How many of you actually have trained like that, or actually do train like that? Now, I'm not promoting training like that all the time, because there is a potential of injury. If you're taking yourself to failure, especially on compound movements, there's a high potential of injury. But then again, you accept those consequences. As a real savage, you don't care. There's been times where the times that I have actually gone completely nuts in the gym, the one thing that kind of helps you get through that is just accepting any consequence and being okay with it. Accepting the fact that when you're done, regardless of what happens, you are going to feel like shit. You are going to hurt. You are going to be in a lot of pain. So you might as well just give it everything or give it nothing, because you're going to be in a lot of pain either way. If you just cut it off a couple reps early, you might as well take those reps to the end. The other thing to sort of tap into that mentality. So how do we tap into that mentality? Well, the other thing to do that is to have some sort of, we call it an anchor. You drop your anchor. It's like this little anchor right there. You drop that bitch, gets you all jacked up. Basically, an anchor is something that attaches itself to your emotions, and something that's deep inside you that people may not know about, something that either angers you, or something that excites you, or something that inspires you, or something that makes you scared. Maybe a little bit of mixture of all of those. Something that's so strong and powerful, an in-depth desire of something that just makes you move, and you harness that and you manifest it until it is literally about to explode. And at that moment, that's when you drop the anchor. That's essentially what happens, and you just go nuts, and you take it all out on the weights, nothing else, just the weights. That's sort of how you guys can really get into that mentality. So one, building up that aggression, building up that emotion that goes into the weights. And then two, accepting the consequences, that you might get hurt, you're gonna be in pain, anything can happen, but you're willing, no matter what happens, you're just gonna do it anyway. That right there, when you're done and you actually accomplish that, you might be in a lot of pain, but you're gonna feel better than you ever have. You'll feel invincible. You feel like you sort of transcend into the next level of self-realization in your training. And that's a pretty cool experience, guys. You really learn sort of who you are and what you're made of. And when you start doing these things, you start tapping into that, that's when you're really going to see some results. That's when you're really going to see some results, guys. The fact is, though, not everybody has what it takes to do that. Just us as humans, basically, it's ingrained in our DNA to not like pain. People don't want to do stuff. They want to take the easy way out. If something hurts, then they don't want to do it, which is fine. That's a safety mechanism that's been ingrained in our DNA to keep us alive. So not a lot of people can really mess with that. But if you can learn to ignore that, if you can learn to enjoy pain and suffering for something better, for a better cause, that's when you're really going to see a transformation, not only in your training and your physique, but in your approach to life as well. Because at the end of the day, guys, it's not going to kill you. And if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say, it makes you stronger. And that happens in business and life and with family. If you're willing to push yourself through the hard times and just accept that no matter what happens, no matter how bad, how ugly it gets, you're just going to keep going, that's when you're really going to see transformation in your life, in your training, in your physique, in your business. So that, in my opinion, would be the definition of savagery. And so question yourselves. Do you have what it takes? Do you do that? Have you done that? Have you truly done that? Is there times where you think you've done it, but maybe you could have gotten more? And go push yourselves. All right. Well, that's all I got for now. This video's getting kind of long, so peace. Have a good one. Have a strong one. I'll see you guys later. Bye.